What's up, Young and the Restless fans? Welcome back to Soap Family. Let's start this video with a major development from Friday's episode. Jack Abbott, the master strategist, has just laid down an epic trap for Alan Laurent. But wait, plot. Twist. We're starting to think that Alan might actually be his sinister twin, Martin Laurent. Can you believe it? So, here's the plan. We need to get Alan back from France. And what better way to do it than by suggesting a wedding at the Abbott family home? And you won't believe this. Yes, it totally worked. So guess what? Alan totally took the bait. He's all set to head back to Genoa City after wrapping up some loose ends in Paris. That's exciting, right? All right, everyone, listen up. What loose ends are we talking about here? So, have you ever wondered why that phrase gives off such a creepy vibe? If Alan, or should I say Martin, has something to wrap up before he heads out, does that mean someone might be in danger? Hold on to that thought, people, because we'll be circling back to it later on. Now, let's talk about Tracy Abbott, our favorite romantic who wears her heart on her sleeve, is facing a huge internal battle right now. Tracy really wants to trust that Alan is the real deal, but come on. She's no pushover. She's penned so many mystery novels that she can spot when things just don't add up. So after chatting with Sharon, it was like all the red flags just went up, right? Wow. Have you heard about Sharon's crazy kidnapping ordeal from the clinic? And let's not forget the gas leak and those mysterious alerts popping up on Alan's phone. What's going on there? It's definitely not just a coincidence. You guys, if you really connect the dots here, the evidence is practically screaming that Alan and Martin are the same person. It's wild to think he's been orchestrating something sinister all along. What do you think? When Tracy put the pieces together and saw that the text messages on Alan's phone lined up perfectly with the gas expulsion stoppage from that clinic incident, the heartbreak was just written all over her face. You could really feel it. It was as if a light bulb flickered on, and she realized she had been played. This storyline is so exciting because Tracy isn't just sitting back and playing the victim. She's stepping up and taking action. Absolutely. She's got that emotional side. But don't forget, she's super strategic too. Jack's all about that brute force, but Tracy, she's taking a more psychological route. She's ready to face Alan head on, looking him straight in the eye to uncover the truth. And you know what? While that might seem a bit risky, it really highlights just how strong Tracy is. Amazing, right? All right, let's take a moment to think about this. What if this is precisely what Martin is aiming for? What if he's banking on Tracy trying to get him so he can pull her strings even more? We've definitely witnessed villains pulling this move over and over in Y&R. So, is Tracy about to step right into a trap? While everyone's buzzing about Tracy being in danger, what if the real target is actually someone else? Perhaps it's Ashley Abbott. Ashley is already in Paris, totally in the dark about everything happening back home. So, here's the deal. If Martin, assuming he really is Martin, figures out that Tracy is starting to connect the dots, what's holding him back from making a move first? What if the big surprise he's got in store for Tracy turns out to be a hostage situation with her sister caught in the middle? Picture this. Tracy lands in Paris, all set to cancel the wedding and reveal the truth. But then she faces a shocking ultimatum. Either marry Martin or Ashley will pay the price. Wow, that would totally put Tracy in the ultimate no-win situation. And we all know just how much she loves her family, right? If it came down to it, Tracy would totally put her own happiness on the line to save Ashley and walk away from that dangerous guy without a second thought. And hey, we can't overlook the fact that Martin has some history with Ashley. He really put her through the ringer before he was supposed to kick the bucket. So, what's holding him back from doing it again? This guy is definitely off his rocker, and if he's managed to stick around this long, you can bet he's got some serious plans up his sleeve for what's coming next. You know, I really believe that his whole strategy has been to tie the knot with Tracy, gain access to that Abbott fortune, and then, let's just say a tragic accident might be in the cards for his ultimate goal. Here's the big question. Will Jack and Chance crack the code before time runs out? Could we be on the brink of experiencing one of the most jaw-dropping hostage situations in YNR history? So, let's talk about Jack and Chance. I just have to say, I absolutely love seeing these two team up. Jack brings those family instincts to the table, while Chance showcases some serious detective skills. Together, they form an unbeatable duo. But is their plan really strong enough? Martin is a real wild card, and if he figures out he's been played, who knows what kind of chaos he might unleash next? They really should have been more open with Ashley. If she ends up caught in the middle of this, the shame is going to haunt them for sure. Should Jack have given Ashley a heads up before he set that trap? What do you think? So guys, that's all for now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay in the loop with all the latest spoilers from Young and the Restless.